Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, pushing his word in all sincerity and in truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and the rest of the men, women, and children that will receive mercy from the Lord in these last days. Shalom. I'm the brother Dama Agabar, here with another lesson. The Lord willing to edify and get straight to the point. Shit. All right. And this is the article from Natural News titled Project Stargate Begins. Trump partners with OpenAI, SoftBank, and Oracle, promising massive AI expansion, you see? And this is what we've been telling you, that, we believe through the spirit that Trump and this administration, this is why he's meeting, he's buddying with Elon Musk and all of these different individuals, because we believe that Trump is going to be the man that's going to usher in the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. And this whole Stargate program is nothing more than a highly, it's a highly high investment into bringing in this MOTB, the beast system. All right. Well, all these people are falling in love with Trump. They think he's about to make America great again. He's doing all this shit. He's putting America first. They're going to drill, baby, drill. He's doing all these mass deportations and, and all of these things, speaking that he's going to make America great again, this great golden age. But one thing you people fail to realize is that, hey, this man is in league with these elites. All right. He's not operating outside of the agenda of what these so-called elites are trying to do. And this Stargate program is nothing more than the path that's going to lead to the MOTB, to this digital beast system, to where you people are about to be digitally locked down. This is going to lead to digital IDs, digital driver's license, digital this, everything going digital, man. All right. This is going to lead to, these 15-minute cities, smart cities, CBDCs, what's that shit called? Where they give you money every month. What's it called? Universal basic incomes. You will eat the bugs and you will own nothing and you will be happy. You see, these people are under the illusion that, Trump is working against the globalists, but really he's working hand in glove with these elites. And we believe this is going to be the president that's going to lead you people into this MOTB system, man. All right. It sounds good. It sounds like he's doing all these things for the benefit and to, clean up all of the bullshit. But really, hey, this man is on the, he's working for the agenda of these elites. And this Stargate program is going to lead to the mark of the beast. So I'll read a little bit of this article. I'm going to hop around a little bit. I got some precepts and I got another video showing you what this devil Trump is going to eventually lead all of you people into. You see? And, hey, we're just at that time here. This is why Trump is so buddy. Basically, he got Elon Musk as basically a huge part of the government. That's like his right man hand, and he's just being used to, to fully bring in this whole digital shit, to help Elon Musk and his business ventures, to have, robots and artificial intelligence and AI basically, dictating and ruling over you people, and a digital slave prison system, man. And you people think it's for your benefit. You think it's to, help mankind. Hey, man, this shit is all part of the elites for further and total control over you citizens. And I'm going to show you. It says, in a move that has sent shockwaves through the tech and political worlds, former President, and then why do you think Donald Trump was meeting with Kill Gates of Hell, man, for over 3 hours? You see? So you people think that he's going to fight against the globalists, he's against their agenda, and then why the hell is he meeting with Bill Gates of Hell? And we know the type of nefarious shit that he's into. You see? But you people are all stupid. You think he's fighting against the WEF and he stopped the world, he's against the World Economic Forum and he just, shut down the whole WHO thing. Man, it doesn't matter. None of that shit even matters, man. Because it's all, the agenda is still going forward, and these devils are still setting a trap and a snare for the souls of all of you people out here, whether you want to accept it or believe it or not. It says President Donald Trump has announced a $500 billion investment in a groundbreaking artificial intelligence initiative dubbed STARGATE. The project, a joint venture involving tech giants Oracle, OpenAI, and SoftBank, aims to build a network of massive data centers across the U.S., starting in Texas. While proponents hail it as a leap forward in technological innovation, critics warn it could lay the groundwork for an unprecedented surveillance state. And that's what it's leading to, man. A complete and utter surveillance state, man, which is going to eventually come with that MOTB, with the mark of the beast, with universal basic incomes, with CBDCs, with artificial intelligence being being a system used to enslave humanity, man. You see, but these people are thinking it's going to be something that's going to advance America and make America great again. No, it's going to enslave you down, people, and put you in this system of complete and total utter control. All right, with artificial intelligence being, being judge, juror, and executioner over you people, man. It says the announcement made during a high-profile meeting at the White House has reignited debates about the ethical implications of AI and its potential for its misuse by future administrations. You see, and it says what here, and it goes into shit. What happened, what's going on, who's involved, why it matters. And remember, all of these tech leaders, they're all brought and paid for by these elites, man. They got all type of dirt, and they've all been brought and paid for. This is why they're playing ball, and they're ultimately doing everything that these elites want them to do. Massive surveillance, having backdoors inside of these technologies, and ultimately leading to the enslavement of you damn peons out here. Where is it at? Right, and they're trying to push this whole that we got to beat China. We got to China is already beating us in the artificial intelligence game, and we got to catch up to them, and we got to surpass them. So we all got to be involved so that we can be the leaders and the innovators of artificial intelligence. No, man, that's all the cap. That's the lie and the trap that they're setting for you people to let your guard down and to be manipulated and deceived into getting involved with this shit. And they're going to promise you everything under the sun, how AI is going to be so good, give you life extension. They could cure AIDS. They could make the blind to see, the lame to walk. They're just going to come with all of this, technological advancements, and it can make life better, make your life better. It's going to make just everything just be this utopia, but really it's going to lead you into a dystopian future, and further enslavement. It says, here we go. It says the risk of this AI centralization. Here we go. It says, while Stargate initiative promises to advance AI capabilities, it has also sparked fears about the potential for misuse. Critics argue that the project could create a centralized digital system ripe for exploitation by future administrations. And that's exactly what it's doing. Now, they're not going to come out and tell you that shit. Like I said, they're going to paint it all rosy. They're going to tell you all of the benefits. They're going to tell you everything that they can do to help and to make things better. And in healthcare and in finance and in business, and even your daily lives can be, better and more efficient and all these different things. But it's really none of those things. This shit is being used to enslave and to give these elites complete total control. It says today Trump is paving the way for the infrastructure of the future of the algocracy. Well, let's look up this word algocracy. Oh, Salakia. It says an algocracy is government by algorithms, is a model of government that uses algorithms to make decisions, regulate, and enforce the law. Remember, it's AI is going to do all these things, man. And one thing you got to understand, they're telling you that, oh yeah, AI is it's getting smarter and it's getting this and it's getting that, and it's artificial intelligence. No, AI is programmed by somebody. It's basically going to be used as the angels for Esau Edom, for these elites, man. But it's designed by these elites, man, and it's going to be biased, and it's going to be racist, and it's going to be, used in a way to where is going to benefit these elites and not you people. It's going to be used to enslave you people. It says what? A model of government that uses algorithms to make decisions. Right. AI, they're going to let AI do all the decision making, man. All right. It's going to let AI determine, what the penalty should be for this, what the penalty should be for that. If you should be allowed to have this or that, how much food you can have, how much energy you can use, how much water you could use on a particular day. It's going to be constantly watching and tracking and monitoring you, and you're not going to have no constitutional rights under this government and this algorithm AI system, man. You think you're going to have the right to free speech under this beast system? No. None of these things, the freedoms that you have now, are going to exist under this system. You see, it says a model of government that uses algorithms to make decisions, regulate, and enforce the law. Algorithms can be used in many areas of government, including law enforcement, transportation, and land registration. Right, because you're going to have, in this future, it's going to be AI police, man. Like I said, it's literally going to use AI as Judge Dredd walking around the planet Earth, man. And they showed you that in the movie Elysium, when Matt Damon, when they was walking in the robots was patrolling the streets, and they grabbed him up, and he was trying to be smart, and they broke his arm and they threw him to court. That robot judge didn't have no sympathy. That robot judge didn't have he didn't have a heart. He didn't give a damn, man. He was already programmed on how to rule and how to judge, and the conditions were final, man. You see? Look at decision making. Algorithms can make and help decisions about individuals, such as whether they are eligible for government benefits or the length of their prison sentence. Right. It's going to be used by AI, man. Like I said, it's not going to be based off of your constitutional rights or the rights that you enjoy now as an American citizen under the Constitution. You see, these algorithms, basically, when they say algorithms, basically saying AI. This is why AI and data and information is so important. This is why this AI and all this data they're collecting on each and every individual person is already creating a particular opinion and having an idea of the type of person that you are. It's tracking and watching every single thing that you do on these apps, what you watch on YouTube, what you post on social media, where you travel, what you eat, what you do. All this information is being gathered by these supercomputers and by AI to make decisions about you as a person and as a citizen when they fully operate this shit, man. And it's going to be complete and totally draconian, man. Look at this. Algorithms can track and analyze data in real time to help government monitor services. You see, predicting trends. Machine learning algorithms can help governments understand trends and future behavior. You see, and this is why I'm going to show you in this video with that chick, Webb, how they're creating this AI to be able to, it's going to be like, what's that movie called? The Minority Report, where AI in the future is going to be able to predict whether or not you're going to commit a crime, whether you commit the crime or not. It's just going to be able, based off of your socioeconomic situation, where you live, how much money you make, what area you live in, to be able to come up with decisions and to judge whether you are predisposed to commit particular crimes or to do particular things before you even do the shit. AI can just be like, you know what, I have an assumption that this guy's going to do this at a particular time, and then it's going to lay down the judgment, and you're going to get a knock at the door by these AI robots who's going to basically lock you in prison for a crime that you didn't even commit. But based off its assumptions and the data collected and artificial intelligence assumption that you are going to do these things, that you can be thrown in prison without any representation just because AI said so. I'm gonna show you watching this in this video, man. So this is what Trump is putting this $500 billion investment into, is this beast system. You see, and in the future, there ain't gonna be no presidents. You're not gonna vote. You're not gonna have the right to do anything. AI and artificial intelligence is gonna determine everything. It's gonna determine who should be a mayor, who should be a governor, who should be in this position or that position. You people are not gonna have any say so or any vote in the matter. You see, it's a total system of complete control, man. All right. So it says this algocracy. Where was it? Yeah, Trump is paving the way for the infrastructure of the future algocracy, where everything and everyone is tagged, tracked, and measured. You see? And what is that going to ultimately lead to? Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that's that charagma, that sea ragamuffin, man. And this system is paving the way for this thing to fully come to pass, man. And this is what Trump and this is what Elon Musk and his Neuralink and all these other tech companies are all gathering and rallying behind Trump, is to bring in this new beast system, which is ultimately the goals of these elites. And they're making it seem too that, oh, Trump is destroying the deep state. He's destroying the plan of these elites. He's doing all these things, which he's really not, man. It's an illusion to make you seem like he's getting rid of all of these, the globalist agenda and all these people that were working for the deep state. But really, that's all just cap and manipulation and deception to make you believe that he's fighting against those agenda. But really, he's doing their agenda either way, man. This man is very shrewd, man. He's very how do you say he's very subtle, man. You see, and a lot of people are going to eat this shit up and believe that Trump's doing this for the best interest for America. You're fucking right, man. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And that's what this system is ultimately going to bring to pass, man. But it's going to be ran by, these algorithms and by AI to bring the pain, man. You see? Where was I? Where was I? I read that. Yeah. It says today Trump is paving the way for the infrastructure of the future algocracy, where everything and everyone is tagged, tracked, and measured. Remember, I read what an algocracy is, right? Listen to this. It's going to take a few minutes, but just listen what Whitney Webb is going to say. It says here, digital lockdown, you're living in a virtual prison without knowing it. And this is what STARGATE and what Trump is bringing to pass is all about. Now listen to this.
And a lot of things about these backdoors have been pretty widely established, and it's been something that's been going on a massive scale since the 1980s, at least. Maybe earlier.
Here's the point, right?
But we can definitely pinpoint key examples of it happening in the 80s and afterward. Well, so predictive policing, as it would be implemented now, would obviously involve
Now, what she's talking about right now is that algocracy that I read about, where government is going to use algorithms, basically AI, to be judge, jury, and executioner. Watch.
Artificial intelligence algorithms. So basically, you would have to ensure that those algorithms are as close to 100% accurate as possible, and none of them are. So invariably, this AI or a pre-crime AI may say that you are likely to commit a crime and you're not, but how do you argue with it, right? Computer says, and a lot of the
and see, right, that's like I was saying, you're not gonna have the same constitutional rights that you have now in the future when this system is uploaded. If AI said so, then that's going to be the end all be all. You're not going to be able to represent yourself in court. You're not going to be able to say that the AI is wrong, because they're going to say no, AI is far more advanced. It doesn't think like humans. It knows best. It doesn't make any mistakes. Like I said, watch that movie Minority Report, but instead of having the precogs and those three sisters, is going to be AI is going to be in the place of that, and whether it's telling the truth or not, hey, that's what it's going to be. Who are you to argue against AI? It's all knowing. It's far superior. It's basically going to be used as the angels of Esau to play out your digital lockdown.
Artificial intelligence thinkers in the security space, like ex-Google CEO Eric Schmidt, who ran the government's U.S. National Security Commission on Artificial Intelligence. He essentially argues that artificial intelligence is going to be, if not already, vastly superior to humans, and because of that, it thinks differently than humans and thus cannot explain itself.
You see, and this is that algocracy that is said in that article, man. You see, this is what Trump is establishing, and you people are eating it up, thinking that it's all these other things, but this is really, really, truly is.
The humans, it can't explain how it reaches a particular conclusion, and so, but because we should, almost religiously believe that AI is much more intelligent than humans, that we should accept its conclusions without question. Interesting. Definitely a good way for government to avoid accountability for all sorts of stuff with that type of logic. But as an aside, that would mean that if that's applied, that type of thinking is applied with an inaccurate AI, in the law enforcement context, there's really no way to argue against it, because they'll be like, well, the algorithm says that you will. And you'll be like, but I won't. And I mean, how far do you think that would necessarily get you in the justice system?
See, that's the algocracy. It's going to be like that on every level. AI is going to be deciding who can have what and who cannot have that. You know, dictating how much carbon you could use, how much electricity you should be allowed to have to operate, how much carbs or protein you should have for that particular day. They're going to leave it all in the hands of this artificial intelligence, man. And it's a complete digital lockdown and a complete fucking slave system, man. You see, and you're going to have a lot of people that's going to willingly acquiesce to this system, receive that MOTB, and be totally subject to this whole system, man. And you better believe AI is going to be controlling everything, man. If you haven't taken your required jump shots or whatever they're telling you that you need to do in order to have this, AI is going to be monitoring and tracking all this shit in real time, man. All right, it's going to know whether you are being compliant, whether you are being obedient, and whether you are allowed to have access to particular things, to travel, to this, to that, to this different thing, man. It's all going to be put in the hands of AI, man. See, and this is the system that this devil is coming with, man. And guess what? And they're going to have the ability, once they give you the MOTB, it's going to be you're going to be forced to have not only the MOTB, but you're going to be forced to have a neural link. You're going to be forced to have all these other devices inside of your body, to where artificial intelligence and AI can constantly monitor and track what's going on inside, whether you're lying, whether you're nervous, whether you're what's going on inside the body, where they can be able to manipulate and control what's going on inside of your body via this technology, man. See, and this is why, the scriptures tell you that the doom for the worshipers of the beast and the judgment that's going to come if you acquiesce to this system that this devil is eventually going to establish, man. It's pure hell on earth, man. All right. But let me finish.
This is actually implemented on any meaningful level. It's complicated, and there's all sorts of things that could factor.
Now, we know that eventually Esau is not going to come to pass with this, with his agenda, but this is what they're ultimately trying to do. This is their end game, and they're going to try to do it, man, by all means necessary. So that's why you got to be up on game. Let me get a preset real fast. I'm gonna come back to this. See, this is why you got to be up on what's going on, man. All right, this is let me see something. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. It says, "Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways." You see, and you got a lot of our people, they're gonna envy. They're gonna be in awe. They're gonna be like, "Wow, this is the future. This is where things is going. This is where humanity is heading, and I want to be a part of this, man." So hey, you can envy this and think that is everything that Esau is telling you that it's gonna be, and how it's gonna help everyone advance and cure all the world's problems and all this shit, man. But hey, we telling you that it's a snare and a trap for your soul, man. All right, and this is definitely not the way that you should go, man. All right, this is let me read something. This is let me see. This is Proverbs chapter 2, verse 6. It says, "For Yahweh Bashem Yahushai giveth wisdom, and out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly." You see, so hey, the Lord has put the Spirit on us to have the understanding and to see through all of the bullshit that Esau is trying to establish and what he's trying to set up, man. This is why we're out here warning and doing these videos, putting our life and freedom on the line to expose this bullshit, man. Hopefully that, you can be up on game and not be deceived. It says, "He keepeth the paths of judgment and preserveth the way of his saints. Then thou shalt understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, upon every good path." So that's why, when we see these things, we know exactly what is going on. We see the deception and the snare and the trap that this shit is presenting. And this is why our faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to have to be at an all-time high, because this devil is going to force this system on everybody, whether you want to accept it or not. You see, but you need to be up on game to when he does present it, when he does set this trap, you're able to be able to go around it and know what to do and what not to do. It says, when wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge and is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man. You see, and this shit is evil, man. All right. It says, from the man that speaketh forward things, who leave the paths of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice to do evil and delight in frowardness of the wicked, whose ways are crooked, and they forward in their paths, to deliver thee from the strange woman, even from the stranger which flattereth with her words. You see? And this is all what this is. Nothing but flattery and a snare and a trap. And when you have the wisdom and understanding in the spirit of the Most High, hey, you're able to, it's going to preserve you from being deceived into all of this shit, man. Because this all that this shit is, man. It's nothing more than the wickedness of the damn devil Esau, Edom. And a lot of our people are going to be deceived and be snared and be taken with this shit, man. All right. It says, Proverbs 16:27, an ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire. You see, so you gotta look at Trump. Everything he's saying, oh yeah, we got Elon Musk, and we're gonna get this STARGATE program. All that shit is the ungodly digging up evil, man. You see? It says, a froward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separated chief friends. A violent man enticeth his neighbor, and leadeth him into a way that is not good. That MOTB, this beast system, is a way that is not good, man. You see? It says, he shutteth his eyes to devise forward things, moving his lips, he bringeth evil to pass. You see? And that's what this shit is. Nothing but evil this devil's getting ready to bring to pass, man. Okay, so let's get this.
And there's all sorts of things that could factor into that. Again, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of these algorithms are known to be racially biased against certain socioeconomic classes. A lot of the ones previously used for law enforcement, if you live in a particular neighborhood with a higher crime incident, you're deemed, just by living there, more likely to commit a crime, right? Even if you...
See, so this AI shit is fucking racist as all hell, man. And like I said, and you got to think, scriptures tell you, I mean, we know in the future, these elites, it's only going to be the rich, the super rich, and the poor. So you don't think this AI and this future system is not going to be biased against you people? You're already going to be at a disadvantage, and it's going to look at you as like I said, watch that movie Elysium, man. Everybody that was on the bottom, man, they were already being racially biased and looked at as criminals and low lives, man.
You have no plans to do so. And so there's all sorts of factors that are considered by artificial intelligence, but ultimately take, human agency out of the equation. And I think that's, quite obvious that that's troubling. And again, aside from biases, there's also the fact that AIs are known to hallucinate and just make stuff up that isn't real. And, there's been a lot of instances of that, particularly in the era of generative AI, where it's just, made answers that make no sense, or like outright made stuff up in response to questions it's asked. That type of thing can happen with AI. And so, if you're going to outsource decision making that can ruin an entire person's life to an algorithm that isn't 100% accurate, should we do that as a society? And again, it's very hard to know how accurate these programs actually are. So for example, if the company says it's 90% accurate, that's the company saying it. Is it independently vetted? Really, none of these statistics about accuracy are independently vetted. So for all you know, it could be 70%, 60% accurate. And a lot of time, as we know, people, when it's a contract, obviously it seems most likely in the U.S. context, such an AI would be given, it would be contracted from a private company. There's a lot of cronyism there. So somebody knows somebody and they get the contract, even though they're not really the ones that were the best business for the contract, right? So maybe they have an even less accurate algorithm. So even if you have one that's, let's say, actually is 70% accurate, what do you do with the 30% of people they flag? And how do you determine their innocence if you're operating in a pre-crime scenario? It's definitely not good for civil liberties. And I think ultimately it's not necessarily going to reduce crime. Larry Ellison, who I mentioned earlier, was recently interviewed about how extreme AI surveillance like this will ensure that citizens are on their best behavior. And this is kind of the idea from which the name panopticon is derived, right? Which was originally a prison design. If you're constantly being watched and surveilled, even if you're doing nothing wrong, just knowing you're constantly watched will make you auto-correct your behavior, be on your best behavior always. But to me, that's
you see, you see, this is what this is the system that you people are about to be brought into, man. All right, even if you're not doing anything, you're gonna auto-correct, man. You're gonna be on your P's and Q's, man, because you know you're being continuously watched, man. All right. This is why you will own nothing and you will be happy. This is why you will eat the bugs, man. Because they're putting this system in place to where, you know, whatever they say go, and if you buck up, man, hey, you're gonna be killed. You're gonna be excluded. You're gonna be blocked from society, man, from being accepted, from buying and selling, from traveling, from having this, having that, and hey, man, it is what it is, man, and this is where everything is going, man. So you Jake better wake the hell up, man. All right. Putting your faith in Donald Trump, putting your faith in the shadow of Egypt is going to be to your shame, man.
Apparently tyrannical and authoritarian and very bad and definitely against what a lot of American values and constitutional values. And so I don't really agree with that vision.
Right. See, she don't agree with that vision, but this is the vision that these devils are about to bring down, and you're not going to have any constitutional rights, man. Like I said, they're going to be judge, jury, and executioner. You're not going to have the right to free speech. You're not going to have the right to defend yourself. You're not going to have the right to habeas corpus, or or to defend yourself in the court of law. All right. Hey, that's why it's called algocracy, man. All right. And this is where everything is headed. And you people are being led as a flock to the slaughter to this very fucking system, man. All right. And this is Psalms 140:1. It says a prayer for protection against the wicked. It says, deliver me, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischief in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Selah. Keep me, O Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purpose to overthrow my goings. Right? Because they're going to lead you into this digital beast system. All right? It says the proud have hit a snare for me. And what is a snare? A trap, man. And this whole system, this whole Starlink or Stargate investment is nothing more than a snare for the souls of all of you people out there, man. And everything that comes along with it. It says, and cords, they have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me, Selah. I said unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, thou art my power. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Lord. O Yahweh, my power, the strength of my salvation. Thou hast covered my head in the day of battle. Grant not, O Yahweh, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves, Selah. You see, and this is the prayer, that's going to be answered on the behalf of the elect and those of us who have truly put our faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man, because we see the intent and the agenda that these devils are bringing forth. Hey, and our hope and our prayer is only that through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we can be delivered and saved from this goddamn, as she called it, a panopticon, this whole technocratic algocracy, digital slave beast system that Esau is about to set a trap for you people in these last days, man. So the water, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for putting the spirit in me to do this lesson. Lord willing, I wasn't all over the place. Lord willing, you were edified. And until the next one, shalom.